Well, News 12's Molly Miles went back to the neighborhood and spoke with a neighbor today about the incident. She says she's both saddened and confused by the ordeal.
When Marcia McConville got home yesterday,
it was absolutely frightening.
Her neighborhood looked like something out of a movie.
And I called my neighbors because I was concerned about what was going on, because obviously it was very serious.
Just beyond her backyard, where she would often see 83-year-old Lloyd Scholl mowing his lawn, she could instead see officers with guns and hear them trying to communicate with her neighbor.
They wanted him to come out, and they wanted him to know that they didn't want to hurt him.
At one point, McConville was washing dishes and heard multiple gunshots.
It sounded like fireworks.
And realized just how close to the action she was.
When all the shootings started happening all at once, then I heard something hit the house, and I flinched.
After everything had calmed down, she went outside to find this hole in her siding.
I'm not sure it's a bullet shot, but it was very coincidental.
The damage to her siding is minimal compared to the emotional damage of the whole ordeal.
It was a very shocking experience, very traumatic.
Neighbors say Scholl usually kept to himself, but they would often see him walking around the neighborhood.
When I would see him, he was always very kind to me and kind of had a silly sense of humor.
McConville says it's hard to imagine the man she lived near for 10 years involved in a shootout, but she says she trusts the judgment of law enforcement.
I've always been very grateful for everything that they've done. I've always felt safe here.
But no one ever imagined something like that happening in their backyard.
It's just a tragedy, and it was very sad. He was... I think we were all very upset. He was a nice guy.
In North Mankato, Molly Miles, News 12.